Uh, and another one. Uh, and another one. Fuck 9/11, boy. About to piss people off with this one, but the reason why motherfuckers care about 9/11 is because they're ignorant. They don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Everybody knows there was a government setup. Everybody knows it was staged just so we can go to war for oil or opium, as Eddie Griffith called it. It was staged. You know, everybody knows planet explosives or whatever like that. But my thing about it is, every year we review World War II. Every year we celebrate Columbus Day, which is fucked up because that's the day when he murdered all the motherfucking Indians or whatever like that. Every year we celebrate all these days that big ups white power to me. But I'm at work or whatever like that, and the motherfucker sitting with you talking about something. Why do we talk about slavery? Black people don't deserve reparations. You were never a slave, and all this other shit like that. I was like, you know what? And I was thinking to myself, I was like, I wasn't in 9/11 either. You know, I wasn't there. I wasn't in the crash. For him to sit up there and say, why do we care about the shit when we weren't slaves and this, that, and the third? I'm like, I wasn't at 9/11. I wasn't at the Boston Tea Party. I wasn't at the motherfucking declaration, signing of the Declaration of Independence. I wasn't at none of that shit. But yet and still, we got to learn about this shit. We got to care about it. We got to celebrate it. But anytime something comes up where it's honoring black people or acknowledging black people, they downplay it. Fuck 9/11. Yep, I said it. Fuck it. Fuck them. We know it was a setup, man. Come on, man. And it was like, the reason why it's so big is because all them white people died. Please believe, if it was 3,000 or 10,000 black people who got murdered in the Twin Towers and shit like that, you wouldn't even hear about it. They wouldn't even talk about it. They'd just be like, "Oh, it was a tragedy. What happened to him?" Because look at the whole Black Wall Street murder and all these mass murders of black people, where more black people died than the 9/11 attacks, and it's swept under the rug. We don't even talk about it. We don't even talk about it for Black history. We don't talk about Black Wall Street or the Tulsa riots or whatever that shit like that. We don't talk about none of that. Well, they murdered a whole motherfucking town, the whole motherfucking community. Fuck 9/11, man. Fuck it. Don't talk about 9/11 unless you're willing to talk about everything fucking else. We celebrate this shit every year. We have anniversaries about this shit. But we don't even have anniversaries about, slavery and nothing like that. We ain't even acknowledging the shit. We ain't even acknowledging all the other shit. Anything bad that happened to black people, we ain't acknowledging. But we got to sit up here and hear about the Holocaust every fucking year. Even though that shit didn't even happen in America. That shit happened over there. We got to sit up here and watch Prince Williams get married, and he's not even American. And this shit is on TV over here. Why do we give a fuck about that? Why do we give a fuck about Prince William getting married? Why do we give a fuck about, him having a baby or who the fuck he's dating? Why do we give a fuck about what's happening over there? And motherfuckers don't never want to acknowledge what happens over here, except 9/11 and Independence Day. Let's talk about everything then. Because every time I bring up slavery and reparations and the civil rights and Willie Lynch and all this other shit that has everything to do with black people, oh, you weren't there, you weren't a slave, it didn't happen to you, your granddad was in the civil rights movement, it's not you, they paved the way, racism was over, so fuck 9/11. Oh, you don't care, they attack America. I'm like, little do you know, all the bullshit, all the rape and the mass murders that America has done to other people. When they finally decide to strike back, it's a problem. It's a problem when they fight back. They don't talk about the Americans going over there raping them Japanese women or raping them Arabs or taking their shit. They don't talk about America having a base in every country, but no country has a base in America. America got a base in Canada, got a base in Brazil, got a base in Japan, got a base in Europe. We got a base everywhere with the bullies. And then when motherfuckers like Cuba and shit won't let us put a base there, then we accuse them of terrorism. We accuse them of plotting on us, being allies with the Russians and all this other shit like that, when all they trying to do is protect their own. America wants dominion over everything. But like every great country, it's going to fall. We're going to fall. Because now we got all these foreigners coming over here. We taking the cross off the churches. We taking God out the end. America was built on Christianity. Now children are being forced to learn about homosexuality. They're being forced to learn about Muslims. They're being forced to accept, all these other different cultures. And these cultures believe, especially the Hispanic or Spanish community, believe that America belongs to them when it belongs to the natives. They believe they are the natives. So I hear all these Spanish people, even at work or even in the community, talking about something. Yeah, we're going to take America back. So here we are. We hearing these motherfuckers plotting on us. They sneaking in the country. You got some of these people murdering Americans. Get deported back, come over, murder some more Americans. They outnumber us. We see this shit coming. We see it coming. And it's not going to be a problem until they start murdering rich white people. Because right now they're murdering like low-class white people, black people, all this other shit like that. It's not going to be a problem until they get to Hollywood. Or they're going to put a stop to it. Oh yeah. Fuck 9/11. If you wonder why I say it, do your research on 9/11. Wonder why I say fuck 9/11.